I feel in the face of all the problems in the world impotent, and why I somehow cannot manage to transform I. Now here we get to the real problem, because we're always telling each other that we should be different. Now I'm not going to tell you that tonight. Why not? Because I know you can't. Nor can I. That may sound depressing, but I'll tell you it isn't. It's very hard. But everybody, you see, who is at all sensitive and awake to their own problems and human problems is trying to change himself. We know we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. So when we are aware of the ego I, we are aware of this chronic tension inside ourselves. And that's not us. It's a futile tension. So when we get the illusion, the image of ourselves, married to a futile tension, you've got an illusion married to a futility. And then you wonder why I can't do anything.
Good morning. Welcome everybody to today's live stream. I am showing my face today because it's a habit I should get in, simply for the sake of the channel. Viewership is usually better when I show my face, so we're going to try this out today. I am drinking dark red pomegranate juice over my nice white Italian shirt. So, hopefully things go well this day. Otherwise, well, blood will be spilt. Anyway, let's actually get into this ADHD art because I am really liking it. So, we're going to do a side-by-side analysis of previous reversal and what is actually happening now, okay? So here in the 4-hour chart I want both time frames. Beautiful. And then we're going to pull ourselves back all the way back to the year 1989. Or, just last September. I'm satisfied with either. It's actually kind of far back, and I don't remember the exact date, so please bear with me. It's probably something I should have done so beforehand. I'll just do the daily. Beautiful, there it is. Okay, so we want to look at April 8th, 2018. It's back a full year. Oh, I can just use the scroll key, eh? How efficient. Okay. It's nice and compressed. Why am I having so many problems? Okay. Well, let's talk about the actual signal. Great start to today's video. I'm wildly unprepared. So, we're actually going to switch this to the logarithmic and change this back to our benchmark values. Beautiful. So, this is a really nice breakout, and I want to point out why. And I just realized why I couldn't identify anything. It's because I don't have my bands on default settings. So we're going to do that. Good lord. Okay. This bodes well. There it is. Okay, finally. Thank God. So it was far earlier than I remember it being. But that's fine, we found it. And I even drew circles around it. I can't believe that. Great. So, we're actually getting the exact same signal here in April 2018 as we are getting right now. And the last time we got this signal, ADA ran up 70%. And it's the exact same signal right now. Let's talk about it. So, when you get all this green on 3-wave PM like so, that means whichever way the market's going to break, it's going to break hard. That's very consistent. Whenever we see the signal, it moves. Just historically, it's a very reliable signal. We saw it on Blaze, we saw it on Vim. I'll show those two to you later. But if you have all this really nice tight compression, and then all your CCI periods weight themselves to the same side, and all your wave PM periods expand in conjunction, while there's no volatility overhead, it results in trend. So, here we have all of our CCI periods weighted to the same side, all of our wave PM periods expanding in the same direction, and we have complete and full potential energy on the 3D wave PM. Right? And now we're finally getting this first burst of expansion, which we can see happened here, and which we can see happening here, right? So the initial signal happened on this candle. Currently we are 8% up. Over here we had this initial signal on this candle. We are currently, then it was 8% up as well. So really what I want to do here is define the retrace, because I call this the FOMO signal. It's super easy just to FOMO into this signal and don't even set a stop loss sometimes. Like, I've done it before, and it has treated me very well. Like, usually, when this kind of thing goes against me, I end up having to stop out anyway, just manually. But, you know, you end up with a 20% drawdown. But your profit ratio is at least 4 to 1, and you have around an 80% chance of it hitting. So, when I say I'm not using a stop loss, I mean I'm not using a hard stop loss. Obviously, if it breaks where my buy was, I'm going to consider exiting the position, just not on a hard value, more of a signal, right? Because if you enter a longer-term compressionary period, or the expansion stops, right, then it's a sign you should probably get out of the position. Like, it never happened in this instance. Here, the longest overexpanded period was 70, and I'm just going to show you what that looks like. Change it back to custom values. We're going to set this to 70. Beautiful. Okay? Like, we had the exact retest of that longest overexpanded period before the continued expansion. This is really clean. And so, if you want to attempt entry on this, but you don't want to FOMO and you want a really good profit ratio, you can wait for that longest overexpanded period to develop a little bit more, and then attempt to catch the retrace off that bounce value. Okay? Whew. It's a great chart. I want to buy a lot of ADA. Alright, as soon as I see that bounce pivot hit, I'm going to go hard. Also, this little thing of juice was $5, but it was like buy one, get one free, so here I am drinking my bougie juice in my bougie Italian suit with my bougie indicators. Trading cryptocurrency. My God. I'm a goddamn hipster. Let's go. That's it. That's all I wanted to say about ADA. I really like it. I think there's a lot of upside. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay. And I'm snapping this bad boy back to a single chart template. Getting a higher high, which is kind of nice. It really does give bullish confirmation on the bounce pivot, which is good because I bought back into Bitcoin. So, analysis. Longest overexpanded period is 225. So, we're going to plug that value in. Beautiful. And here we're going to do in 22 and 22. Beautiful. So, it's really pretty because also that red mean annoys me. I'm just going to turn this band off. So when we activate our mean inversion condition, right, which is the re-entry of this band here, and we get the CCI roll down, which happened right here, right, that was our short entry. It implied we would revert to this mean, and that's exactly what we did. It was pretty cool. I caught along right here on this candle, and I closed it way too early. But we saw a really nice, decent bullish reversal there on the mean, which usually isn't a strong bounce point. the mean itself. But we got a signal on the daily chart as well. So we're going to split this chart template like so. I'm going to show you something on the daily. Alright. Guess what happens when we take a look at the longest overextended period on the daily chart? And it's not set to custom values. Let's do this. Custom. Beautiful. Okay. And I can actually have this mirror drawings, which is cool, so watch this. So, guess what this pivot is, the mean. Ready? Watch this. Guess what it was in confluence with? The mean inversion pivot on the daily. Which makes it a really strong bounce point. Confluence. Confluence is key. When you get that strong a confluence, you see some really nice results. So, here we are with our short-term bullish reversal. Let it be known. Right, we define that price will trade laterally as defined by the longest overexpanded period under the following condition. As long as it's above the 0.7 value. That is no longer the case, right? In theory, price can technically trend outside the 1.25 standard deviation of the longest overexpanded period. So, this as a short signal, not so good anymore. I'm actually more long than I am short. It's across the board. So, I don't really have a bounce target at this time. You know, I think we're getting upward expansion on the lower time frames. We are. Yeah, wave PM readings look good. It implies upside. I think on the 15-minute chart, we should have a defined mean inversion pivot on this bad boy here. It might be crossed. Let's try the 5. Cool, we got ourselves 140. Looks like that condition's actually active. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we actually have a good short signal here. Let's set this up. Okay. Yeah, I want to short this. Short term. Okay. We do have a short signal here. Looks like we just missed our best entry on that wick. However, it's implied we're going to go down to this mean. So I might just enter a tentative short now. And then I'll try an additional short entry at around this price here. Pretty clean looking. Okay, let's check the comments for the day. Oh my, I'm oversaturated. Yeah, I'm really blue. I know how to fix that. Hold on. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna click on filters. We're gonna go to color correction, and we're just gonna hue shift me all the way there to purple. Okay. Problem solved. I'm no longer too blue. So we have deactivation of this condition here, which implies if you tag the 3.2 on the upside, it will revert to the mean. I like it. I'm going to try that short. Arc. Okay. Dorothy says, good morning. Good Gad says, hello, all fine day. I believe so. In some parts of the world, you are sure to be true. Snicklefrit says, how goes it? I am well. Creative Grip says, Arc coin anti-moon. I guess Arc is dumping. Maybe. Is it? Wave PM rating looks pretty good. Okay, I apologize. I don't want to be blue. There we go. I'm just gonna turn down the saturation. There we go. Okay, everything is better. Bougie suit, another thing to add, yep. It's a purple suit. Okay. You're purple now, yes. Thank you, Butts. He was correct. So, how did you think I missed that? I'm just kind of curious. Arc, any kind of higher high would be cool, but in a compressionary range, just try to catch the swing low. A lot of these coins have these over expansions of volatility overhead. And then they have this little sliver of compressionary action. And if it ever breaks up, it's going to result in the full mean inversion. So a lot of coins are good to keep an eye on. Also, get your coin request in, people. I want to hear what you have to say. Oh my god, EVX third target hit? Are you kidding? Do you mean second target? I don't think the third target's hit, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, my scroll hotkeys don't work on Trading View ideas. We gotta do it manually. God damn it. So laggy. Come on, good boy. Jesus. How fickle. Okay. Well, let's just look at the 4-hour chart. I just want to see what I wrote as the targets, you know? Take profit, 13,947. I don't think we've hit that yet, have we? Holy hell. Almost have. This is an upward trend in a parabola. Like, it's 40% ROE. I see higher highs as a potential. This was a really good call. I'm happy with this, but if it's an uptrend, you can stay in it. Dash. Not the most convincing chart. I'm super excited for Hollow Knight Silksong. There was the new E3 trailer, and I haven't watched it because I don't want to spoil anything. I just beat Nightmare Grim on the original Hollow Knight, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself, so that's my life. I'm going to go mountain biking after this, though. It's really nice out. Okay. Not seeing anything overwhelmingly convincing down here. It's a lot of chop. I'm not interested. Sorry. EOS BTC, is there a tiny expansion on the daily enhance the mean inversion? Don't know. Let's find out. You're getting downward net expansion here, so I'd just leave it alone. Unless you want to try doing a FOMO short, which is going to be really risky. But you can try it, see how it goes. Do link. I had an alarm go off on T-Fuel, so I'm going to check that real quick. There's my downside alarm. Yeah, I was trying to catch an entry here, and that would have been nice, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got a lower low here. You know, a lot of the times with these new listings, you get the initial spike, the relief rally, and then the dump. That's how ONT opened up, actually. Well, I'm kind of curious how ONT is doing. ONT was really like the only listing coin I ever participated in. Ugh, okay, I ruined my mustache. It's my fault. I shouldn't have touched it. I need to find a locks that like dries and hardens. Wax. I played this pump here. And then I played this little pump here. And then I sold. And then it went up 600%. So daily chart's looking okay. For our okay. This is an example where it had upward expansion. And then it hit the mean reversion pivot and went into a period of compression. I just want to point it out. Also, Garrett Hollett, did you take my GameStop long? I know I like specifically sent it to you. Because I know you like this kind of thing. It's up 15% if I recall correctly. You can't really tell just by looking at it, but trust me. We're going to take a look at it. 160 period. You know, I'm going to be honest. Using mean reversion pivots as targets is good, but not as bounce points. Yeah, okay. So you like the active condition and all. which means it will retrace down to this value, but it doesn't mean it's going to bounce from it, so it's hard. Now we're going to take a look at Link. You're in a compressionary mean inversion period for this. I think we can define it pretty cleanly on the daily. I don't think you can short Link, but this overexpansion did generate a nice plume of mass on the 70 period. And we can take a look at that, what it looks like. 70. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty goofy because we tried the re-expansion. I don't have an opinion on this, if I'm being honest. We might retrace down to meet the mean again and then compress from there. That's what I think is most probable. But I wouldn't actually bet on anything until we try to find the swing low. Okay. Okay, let's check the comments. Dorothy says you can get mustache wax that will harden slightly more so if you heat it up a bit with a hair dryer. You know, I bought some on Amazon, but it's the only one I tried. I also tried, like, beard oil, and that didn't work. So, Garrett says, I hit the like, by the way. I recommend you all do that. It does me a great service. I very much appreciate it if you like this video. Nulls. I'm gonna do nulls. Wow, okay, there's a lot more coins than I remember. XLM. I have a position in XLM, so I'm gonna look at it. Ooh. Go. Man, if this is actually the reversal point, I'm gonna throw a fit. Except it just throws the 0 values. It's kind of a nuisance. Super compressed. Dude, any kind of bullish upward action is going to be huge. Yeah, I like this chart. I want to see the bullish mean inversion. Yeah, I really do. So, we'll see what happens. Nulls, BTC. Jesus. Yeah, okay. I need to wear a suit on every stream and just show you guys my face, because viewership is double what it's been the last week, so. Thank you for tuning in and appreciating this mustache. I need to bring this closer. I didn't realize how far away it was. Hold on. Just gotta get this in here. Come here. Oh, good boy. Very nice. Cool. Nulls. You have contrasting mean or contrasting expansion. Converse expansion, Jesus. They kind of mean the same thing, so it doesn't matter. I saw John Wick 3 yesterday. It was pretty good. A lot of people were killed over a dog again. It happens. Like, if you're in the third John Wick movie and you try to shoot a dog, dude, like, you need to know these things before you try it. Like, you know why John Wick went berserk, and he's with the dog, and you try to shoot the dog, you're gonna die. And you should know that if you know John Wick. Like, and this was John Wick's boss. Like, come on, it's been done before. Just connect the dots. Also, John Wick's reason for, like, choosing to live. He's like, oh, I just want to remember my dead wife. And, like, It just boils down to him wanting to be sad and lonely for the rest of the life. And that's why he wants to live. Like, come on, John Wick. Like, at least say it's for the dog. Come on. Sorry. I'm gonna change this into a movie review channel. We're looking at the 120 period. Yeah, it's in a mean inversion condition. It's gonna go down. Bat and ZRX. I have ZRX. Where's the super chat? You mean like the thing that lets you give me money? I don't know, man. Money's never been a priority on this channel. Kind of just make it all from trading. I can add it, though. There's no reason for me not to. I'll look into it tomorrow. How's that? Yeah, there's a lot of implied upward movement here. It's alt season. There's really not much you can buy right now that won't perform well. I'll be honest. That's going to be it for today. No new comments. Viewership is really good. I guess I'm just going to leave the green screen up. I'm not wearing any pants, so I'm just going to end the stream here. And go to the outro screen before I stand up. Bye, folks.